I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do the next day. So maybe play some golf. I think that's what I'm going to do until it gets too cold in Indiana. So I got that. I'll become a professional golfer.
Caitlin Clark is really just taking over the damn golf world.
Like, you see it on TV, but when you actually get here, it's a completely different experience. So beautiful. Like, wherever you look, it's like a postcard. It's amazing. I think the one thing that you can't tell on TV is the hills. Like, you can't really prepare for that. My legs were a little sore yesterday, but I mean, it's just unreal. It's perfect.
That's
honestly.
your preseason workout.
Yes, exactly. Getting my legs back in shape.
There you go. Yeah, what did you do? I walked the golf course.
Yeah, that's how I got back in shape.
Her go and be used by other sports to push to the other sports, to promote the other sports. And that would be that's what the WNBA should be doing.
Caitlin Clark didn't show up at the Masters to compete. She showed up to breathe. No buzzer beaters, no press conferences, no pressure to perform. And yet she still managed to steal the show without ever picking up a basketball. This wasn't about going viral. This was about something deeper. What started as a casual invite to Augusta turned into a reset button for one of the most electrifying athletes on the planet. It gave fans a glimpse into a side of Caitlin they'd never seen before. Relaxed, vulnerable, and completely herself. From pink childhood golf clubs to teeing off with legends, from dessert-stacked plates to helping her teammates swing for the first time. This isn't just a sports story. It's a reminder of why we fall in love with athletes like her in the first place. When Caitlin Clark arrived at Augusta National, she wasn't there to dominate. She was there to witness. The same Caitlin who just wrapped one of the most iconic seasons in NCAA basketball history was now blending in with the crowd. Not center stage, not being cheered for, just a fan, walking the hills, soaking up the views, wide-eyed like everyone else. But something unexpected happened. Even in this sacred space where silence is part of the ritual, she stood out. Not because she tried, but because authenticity always echoes louder than applause. She wasn't trying to be the star. She was just being herself, and fans noticed. From the moment the interview started, Caitlin brought the jokes. She called walking the course her preseason conditioning, claimed she might go pro in golf, and proudly confessed to eating more peach ice cream sandwiches than any D1 coach would approve of. But beneath the humor, it was pure Clark. Confident, sarcastic, honest. Her dad and brother were up at sunrise, racing to the gates. Caitlin? She slept in. Priorities. She made it clear, this wasn't a brand deal or photo op. This was her bucket list trip. And like any fan, she had her checklist. Try every food, buy the merch, look the part. She even admitted to watching TikTok merch hauls just to prep for the madness inside the Augusta store. Relatable, beyond. She's one of the best basketball players on the planet and still stressed about what hat to buy. Turns out this wasn't Caitlin's first golf moment. She got her first clubs, bright pink kid-size ones, on a birthday years ago. Begged her dad to take her golfing. And even though she calls herself a hack, it didn't matter. She just loved being outside. No teammates, no scoreboard, just her in the game. That little girl with the pink clubs, she never really left. Even now, Caitlin lights up when she talks about the mental battle golf requires. She compares it to basketball, but more personal, more internal. A sport where the opponent is you. That's what keeps her coming back. If you've ever wondered why so many elite hoopers fall in love with golf, here's the truth. It's not just a hobby, it's a lifeline. Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Caitlin Clark. They all know something most fans miss. Golf heals what pressure breaks. It's where you go when the noise gets too loud, where you reset, where you stop being the brand and just become a person again. Caitlin said it best. When you miss a shot in basketball, you've got teammates to back you up. In golf, it's just you, the ball, and the next swing. It's peaceful, it's painful, and it's perfect. And that's why Caitlin didn't just visit Augusta, she felt it. If you're excited for Caitlin's rookie WNBA season, comment, Caitlin is the GOAT. Let's see how many real ones are out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a moment of her journey. Now, back to the story. You'd think nothing could rattle Caitlin Clark, But when she stepped onto the course with Nelly Korda and Annika Sorenstam, she almost forgot how to breathe. She said it herself. She's never been more nervous in her life. Not in front of packed arenas, not at the Final Four, but on the tee box with two golf legends. Different pressure, different stage. She even joked about nearly hitting someone with a wild shot. But that's the thing. She didn't care about looking perfect. She cared about being present, and that's what made it unforgettable. What started as a personal escape has quickly become something bigger. Back in the WNBA locker room, Caitlin's now the unofficial golf recruiter. Her teammates? Half curious, half terrified. Grace Berger was a state champ and hit it. Others don't even know how to grip a club. But Caitlin's patient, encouraging, even planning team outings to public courses so no one feels judged. She's not doing it for clout, she's doing it for connection. Because in a sport where competition is everything, sometimes the best thing you can do is just play. And she wants everyone to experience that. You don't realize how loud life is until you go somewhere truly silent. No phones, no distractions, no fake moments, just nature, tradition, stillness. Caitlin called Augusta the most magical place she's ever been. Not because of the views, but because of the energy. Everyone's focused. Everyone's present. Even the pros feel it. You can't fake that kind of engagement. She wasn't the Caitlin Clark from TV. She was just another fan, walking the course, laughing with her family and soaking in the greatness. And in that moment, that's when we saw the real her. This isn't about golf or basketball or merch hauls or viral moments. This is about culture. Caitlin Clark is building bridges between sports, between fan bases, and between generations. She's not just getting women's basketball fans to care about golf. She's making golf fans care about women's basketball. That's real impact. Because at the end of the day, she's not chasing a stat line. She's chasing legacy. And if this trip showed us anything, it's that greatness isn't always loud. Sometimes it walks quietly through Augusta, ice cream sandwich in hand, and leaves a lasting impression. Caitlin Clark didn't come to the Masters for a spotlight. She came to remember why she loves sports, to reset, reflect, reconnect, to just be. And in doing so, she reminded all of us that the greatest athletes aren't defined by stats. They're defined by how they carry the quiet moments. That's the real Caitlin Clark story, and it's just getting started. Ready for the next chapter? Click the video on screen. We'll see you in the next one.